Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Night in the Woods. I'm Olive Branch, and as always, I'm joined by my good friend Maple Leaf. Maple Leaf, are you feeling like you want to hang out with Bea tonight?
Yes.
Yes?
When it comes to hanging out with Bea, the answer is always yes.
Yes, whatever she wants to do. Today, it's Proximity Day.
What? Has this ever come up before?
Well, the concept of proximity is going to be discussed later. We're going to a party!
Okay. This isn't ghost hunting like I was promised.
No. Like I said, Mae needs to hang out with friends before ghost hunting, remember? I said this in a thread.
Okay.
But anyway, we're going to a Jackie party.
I'm assuming it just means a party hosted by Jackie.
That's right. Now, some interesting background here. Can I just say that Jackie hates Mae, or that Jackie's intense? And I figure, let's not be Debbie Downer. Let's just kind of play up Jackie's intensity.
Serious about serious stuff, including having serious parties.
Work hard, play harder.
Alright then. Glad we've settled that.
All going to secret parties and shit. They're not secret.
What's a secret party?
I think it's any party you weren't invited to.
If you know about it, then it's a shitty secret.
It's an open secret.
A secret party is a good code word for an orgy.
A 90-minute drive to a party. That's a lot.
That ain't nothing.
Well, yeah, you live in the suburbs, though. I live in downtown.
I don't live in the suburbs. I live in the heart of my city.
Which is basically like small houses and stuff. But half an hour or 90-minute drives to a party is not much for you?
Well, 90-minute drives aren't much.
Oh, okay.
At least here. I like to joke with my friend who lives in Toronto that he used to live here, and I joke that living in Toronto has made him soft because a 3-hour drive to him is a big deal when here in Nova Scotia, where we're at the end of butt fuck everywhere, a 3-hour drive is what we call going to the grocery store.
So this is an interesting little in the background here. Mae has been here before, and now she's kind of reminiscing with Bea, and I ask, why did you start talking to me? What's up? How did this friendship happen? What made Bea want to speak with Mae?
Well, you take a look at a guy and say, is that a person I want to associate myself with? And off you go.
And there you go. What am I now? Are you smart and cool, Mae?
Well, she left college, so she's not smart.
She's fun, between quotes.
You keep saying I'm not smart. Well, I mean, you left college.
I'm mostly kidding. Mostly.
Well, alright, this party's got off to a good start.
They haven't even set foot in the party yet, and they're already kind of bickering. Bea has a brain on her.
I mean, it looks good on a resume, I guess.
I wonder how much of this, shitty talking between, or, this little insult slapping back and forth between Bea and Mae, how much of that is serious and how much of that is just underlying tension, because they both seem to apologize pretty seriously there. Like, they each kind of called each other dickheads. Are you nervous at parties when you go to a party you don't know the people of?
I don't often go to parties where I don't know the people of them. What would I have to be nervous about? Getting
sure.
shanked?
Getting shanked at a party? Geez, that was some party. At least the beer was good.
Probably not. I mean, hell, at the parties that I do go to where I know everyone, it's always BYOB.
By the way, remember earlier we were talking about how Angel was a guy because he had that beard? Jackie is definitely a girl goat because she's got no beard.
How do you know that?
Well, first of all, Bea said she's intense, or Mae said she's intense.
Okay.
It's a girl. Second of all, if you notice the design, she has no beard.
Okay. That doesn't mean anything. Maybe she shaved it.
When you get to a side of Jackie later on, you're gonna see she doesn't look like the kind of person who would shave for the hell of it.
She doesn't look like the kind of person?
Yeah. I mean, you'll see why.
Does Mae look like the kind of person that would hospitalize a person?
She's punk, so yeah. She dyes her hair, she spikes it, she smashes things with light bulbs.
Fuck this. Let's just go to Papa T's.
Papa T's, pizza, subs, and beer? No. We're going to a dance nightclub party, and you're gonna like it.
This isn't a party, this is a rave.
It's a party. It's a party in a rave.
It's a pretty serious distinction here.
No fascists at this party. Fuck the right wing.
Isn't that a fascist thing to say, though?
No, it's not.
You're excluding people for their beliefs.
You don't talk this shit out.
Am I wrong?
Punch that shit out.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, you are, actually. I don't see why you'd want to invite, like, Nazis to your party.
I'm not saying you're not allowed to invite Nazis, or you are allowed to invite Nazis, or whatever. I'm saying that the mindset where you're excluding people because of their beliefs is in itself fascist.
Hey, welcome to the Republican Party.
Okay.
So, Jackie's way of thinking is, you gotta punch the fascists out, you gotta mace them, knife them. Antifa. That's Jackie for you. And here's Mae to ruin everything.
Hello.
I like Mae's little animations. They're so sparse that when they happen, you're like, aw, that's cute.
Remember the time she barfed?
Yeah, that wasn't so hot. Where are you from? Suburban Bright Harbor.
Born and bred harbor rats. Sitting on the harbor, God. Oh, so they're not rats?
No, they're an owl and a cat.
You'd think in this world that would be racist.
You know, we were talking about earlier, why do they choose to make animal characters for this? Interesting call out from one of the people in the thread. They said he was, there's probably like a fable kind of choice because we've always used animals to tell fables. And given that they are animals, it's easier for us to not really look at their race and go like, oh, I can't identify, you know? But no matter what race or gender you are, you can look at Mae, Bea, Jackie, Greg, and go like, I know someone like that, even though, you know, you can sublimate, I guess, their personality in them. You can just input them and be like, yeah, that's the person, you know? Doesn't matter what skin color they are.
Would you accomplish the exact same thing if they just didn't look like anything?
If they were just blobs? Like, genderless, bladeless blob people?
Blobs or squares, like pixels or whatever, but also like if you were writing a story or something and you just didn't describe them at all.
Well, then your brain just goes to default mode, you know? I think by making them animal people, you actually do empathize them a little bit because, you know, you look at a cat, you look at Bea, and you get a sense of what that person is like a little bit. Anyway, are you ready for a dance class? You ready for dance clubbing? So the cool thing here is that I didn't realize earlier on until a little bit, like when you hold the arrow keys, Mae can do different moves.
Assigning personality traits, she's twerking. Assigning personality traits to different characters or species because of their species is speciesist.
No, it's just using thousands of years of cultural human history with fables. I mean, are you going to look at the grasshopper and the apple, or the crow and the cheese, or the fox and the grapes, and be like, that's speciesist?
Well, it's a little different because, I guess it's not actually. Whatever, I don't care.
I can dance! She's gonna keep dancing. She's a dancing queen.
You consider yourself a dancer?
I'm a white guy, dude. I can't dance for shit. I mean, I could try to say I'm from Brazil, I can samba, but my hips don't lie. They don't lie because they suck.
doesn't like it when Mae twerks in her direction.
Well, she's also worried that May's gonna go do something stupid. You know, because Bee's just like, I'll watch you. I'll make sure that you're gonna... See, she's even giving her tips. Don't drink anything someone gives you. Maybe roofied.
Oh, God. You're not my real mom.
Bea, I'll be fine. Famous last words. Jackie gets it. Let's go talk to those two dudes.
What if I buy a bottle of water? Someone still gave that to me. Is there a risk of that being roofied?
See, but that's a capitalist exchange. That's fine, dude.
And I have to bring politics into it all of a sudden.
This game is heavily political. You cannot not bring politics into this game.
Well, I mean, sure, but I just said, what if I buy a bottle of water, and then suddenly late stage capitalism, fuck the rich.
Well, because you were saying, well, how is that not considered roofing a drink? And I'm like, hey, because you're exchanging money. Pretty sure that the bartender is not going to roofie you up, otherwise you're going to get a huge lawsuit in your hands.
This guy looks like a douchebag.
It's actually not a guy. Hey, you.
Hello, fellow cat.
I think it's a bear.
Hello, fellow animal.
Fellow animal person. I like the little ascot pink shirt combo. Glow in the dark hair. What's your name?
Cool Cat 44.
No reason for us to lie. We're a 2-hour drive away. Who's gonna know us in this town? Borowski.
Borowski. Can you do that with your tongue?
Borowski.
There you go.
Sounds so tough. I'm extremely tough. You should see Mae. She can fall off bicycles, hit her head, her skull's fine. Ask Germ.
She could put people in the hospital.
She'll wrestle anyone. Not in that way.
What way were you thinking?
Sexually. What is your story, Mae Borowski?
Why did you immediately default to that?
Because they're flirting, dude.
They just introduced themselves. How is that flirting?
It's in a party. Drinks are flying.
What the fuck, dude? It's a party. You're supposed to be social at these things. If I met you at a party and I said, "Hi, my name is Maple Leaf," are we immediately hitting on each other?
If I go say, your name sounds so tough. Maybe. I told the truth. We're dropped out, a ghost is chasing us. We met God. Mae's gonna kill this mood right here and now. It was all a hairball stuck in the shower drain.
Alright, well, cool. See you later.
Mae's just pouring out her life story. Which is kind of weird. You'd think that she'd bring this all up earlier on, but I guess talking to a total stranger can do that to her.
Wasn't it not called Halloween?
It's Harfest, but it was on Halloween. Harfest is a celebration.
Okay, so she's psycho too. I mean, we always knew that, I guess.
She's just vomiting her reasons.
I like the song.
I wanted to come home for things to be normal. Man, Mae. Really, get therapy. You're smithing out hard here. I can dance, and then I saw you. Aw, yeah.
Well, bye. There you go.
I stole your life story.
Hey, no. She's gonna brand you.
You've made a satanic pact.
We've made a pentagram.
Secret handshake. Oh yeah, girl we're never gonna see again.
How do you know? Have you played this game?
I have not. I'm just assuming that we're never gonna see her again. I mean, Mae's life. This game is very day-by-day slice of life kind of thing. This girl lives 90 minutes away from Mae. You never know.
I have not seen any gender-specific pronouns yet. How do you know this is a woman?
Because I played the game forward past this point. There you go, Mae. Be the responsible one.
There you go.
Have you ever had a secret handshake with people?
Tried once. I never really stuck.
Borowski. It's a good name. Strong name from the hard land.
Sounds Russian.
Sounds tough. Mae's having none of that. Okay.
Trying to get away from this.
Awkward, sudden flirting.
I think Mae's bi.
This is what I asked you earlier on. Do you think that Mae is bi? I think that, you know, her gender, rather not her gender, her sexual preference, yeah, her sexuality hasn't really been brought up other than hanging out with Cole. She may very well be. I mean, she's 20. She's bi-curious, I bet.
Well, this is another thing that relates back to that conversation about using animals for fables. That makes them more relatable. If they never bring up what her sexuality is, then that's just another thing that makes her more relatable. That's something that you can project onto her.
Exactly.
Your friend's Bea is pretty cool. Not you, though.
Yeah.
You can get out.
It's like, why are you hanging out with us? Go back to dancing. That's not awkward at all, Mae. Sounds forced.
This is gonna sound like a weird question, but I wonder what Bea's laugh sounds like. She's an alligator.
I bet it's very, like, sardonic. Like, haha. Oh, Mae, don't interject. I used to be a big reader.
Then I got bored with books. There you go. Before we got to mention I died. So the best way to kill any conversation is to talk about yourself.
Talk about death. Sorry about your granddad. Yeah, Mae has no social grace whatsoever, dude.
That's alright.
Now
Well,
that.
okay, now you've overstepped yourself. That's the part where you stop. That's the part where you stopped a while ago.
You see the line? Yeah, the line is behind you now.
Okay, so
Tell us about your deaths, guys. God, Mae, I thought Bea was the goth one, not you.
well, it's not like she didn't bring it up for the goth culture. She brought it up because she's dumb.
Yeah, this is Laurie's territory, talking about death all the time. I think Laurie's being a bad influence.
Well, I don't really want to put any sort of blame on Laurie because
No.
you know she just has a hobby. That's just what she's into. I mean, she's not killing people. She's not going on talking about death in the family or whatever. It's just she's interested in like cadavers and like gory or whatever movies and horror movies. That's just I don't know. That's just something that she's into. It's not something that she's like being like socially aggressive over.
Funny thing about the owl guy there. Did you read his backstory?
Nah.
His house exploded because his dad hit a gas leak digging up their dead dog.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know, right? Because they have to move and have to take the dead dog with them. I don't know why you want to do that, but there you go.
That makes no sense.
I feel like you have to be pretty materialistic to go to college just so you can get a job after. Oh boy. That's interesting because, haha, whoa, Mae, fucking shut your trap. Shut your trap, Mae.
Check out rich kid over here.
Mae, you're a fucking idiot. Christ. B, check this dude out. His name is Chris.
Ever worked a day in your life? Have you?
Mae apparently has, bagging groceries, apparently. There it is.
I bagged groceries, okay.
Manual labor is more important than interning at some law firm. Do you want to dance some more? Hint, hint.
Yeah, that would be a good time to shove her away from the conversation right now.
And I decided to go sure because even I'm cringing so hard. I was like, oh god, Mae, go away. Go dance. Go back to the girl. Oh yeah, B, that's your forte right there.
No, she knows a little bit.
See, they're gonna go to Papa T's or whatever that place was.
Good. Support your local businesses. Your local groceries.
B doesn't like spoiled rich kids, Chuck. Mae, shut your fucking face, Jesus.
Go dance already.
Yeah.
I wonder what is her problem. Like, does she not realize how, I guess, intimidating she's being?
How aggressive, how annoying she's being.
Yeah.
I think Mae honestly has no verbal filter. Like, she hears something and she's gotta say it. Let me tell you about Beatrice Santello.
She's not even drunk.
B knows all about business. Or
She's being
a bitch.
She needs to stop. Like, they are telling her to go away. They're like,
hinting so hard.
Clearly not very interested. Well, I guess she brought this on herself, but they just don't want her to be around, and she's not taking any of those hints. She just keeps running her goddamn mouth. Is she really this dumb or socially inept?
Yes, I think she is. Don't forget, Mae has troubles, anger issues. I imagine that a lack of control in all aspects of her life is part of that. God, Mae, you're so fucking annoying.
Yeah, B's real. She's real. She's a real girl.
Not like you college kids.
Although it does bring up an interesting perspective as to why Mae might have dropped out.
She just can't stand the social life of college kids.
Yeah.
She sees them all for being fakers.
College is a very social time for a lot of people, especially at that younger age.
Actually, I wonder how much inspiration the creators of this game had from Catcher in the Rye. I wonder if Mae thinks all the college kids are phonies. Have you read that book?
Nah, I can't say I have.
Oh man, you missed out. That book is like, if you read it as a teenager, you were like, yes, this guy gets it. When you read it as an adult, you're like, holy shit, this guy's insufferable. It's a really well-written book that way. Why would you drive all the way over here?
Well, just to hang out and have some fun at a party. Why is that embarrassing?
Probably because it's like saying she's from white bread in white trash town. Are you not a student? She's a student. She's... Oh, poor B. She's trying so hard to get in with these people.
Yeah, she's just trying to fit in. That's why. Okay. Man, I'd hate to be her, honestly. Yeah, that's a good response.
Mae. God damn it, Mae.
Well, time to dance. Twerk that booty.
Just made our best friend run away in shame. We can't go back to dance. I try. We gotta go find B.